back, looking hit, snap, back inside the 25-yard line. Wow. Oh my goodness. And there's big number 91 smiling at you. Yes, sir. He had big Michael Brockers there waiting with open arms. Wow.
Our next guest motto is, don't get ready, stay ready. He's ready to enter his 11th NFL season and second with the Detroit Lions. Please welcome back to the show, friend of the show, Lions defensive end, Michael Brocker.
Yeah, Michael! What's up, bro?
Michael,
Good,
how you doing?
Thanks for having me.
Oh, we're great. We're great. We were just talking in the break. You know, you want to stay healthy going into year 11, so you're a seasoned player. This is your second season with the Lions here, second time with the Lions. How about, what is your focus at this point in your career? I'm kind of curious what your mindset is heading into a season in year 11. Is it different than at the beginning of your career?
You know, being here definitely, you know, kind of rekindled that fire for me, that passion. You know, having a young group of guys that, you know, really don't know, you know, what it feels like, you know, really to win and be successful. So really my biggest focus is, you know, how I lead, how I go about my day, you know, in and out of the facility, you know, being a great father, husband. So my thing is all about, you know, being a great mentor, you know, and stuff like that. So I'm excited for the season. I'm excited about, you know, what we got going. So I'm ready to go.
Mike, I love the leadership aspect and role that you've taken on there. But listen, you're not going to come out and just say things just to say things. But you did go on record saying it's going to be scary facing the Lions in the near future. I'm just curious, what is it about this young group that you were just talking about that makes you say that? Because I think for Lions fans to hear you say that, they think, all right, listen, Mike's been around the league a little bit. He knows what he's talking about. We all know that Lions are king of the jungle. But what is it about your group that makes you think you guys can be kings of the North?
I mean, it's crazy to see the relationship, you know, you have from coaches to players, players to coaches. We trust the coaches, and, you know, the coaches trust us. So a lot of the things that we did last year, a lot of the games were close games. You know, we just had a lot of, you know, games that we lost in situations. So this year, learning from a lot of those losses from last year, you know, being great in situational football, I think, you know, a lot of those outcomes of the games, you know, playing on this year, will win those games, just, you know, preparing the right way.
I'll continue with the Lion references that Sean O'Hara began here. So you got yourself a little Lion cub on the defensive line with you. That
Simba?
Is not Simba.
I wouldn't say that.
Aidan, that's his name. Aidan Hutchinson. You've talked highly about him all offseason. What impresses you most about what you've seen so far, and how much do you see yourself being involved in his growth?
Man, he's just taking it all in stride. I mean, you know, he's a first-round pick. You know, that has a lot of, you know, stresses that come with it. So I understand that aspect of, you know, being a first-round pick, you know, having a lot of pressure on your plate. But he's going about it the right way, man. He's taking it one day at a time. He's trying to be a sponge. He's trying to, you know, fill himself with as much knowledge as possible. So when, you know, when those Sundays come, he's ready to go. So I've been really impressed at, you know, his professionalism, how he goes about his daily, you know, work. It doesn't seem like he's a rookie. He's really, you know, in tune to what his job is. So I'm impressed with him, and I just can't wait to see him go on Sundays.
Yeah, it sounds like he's already fitting in there. Great always having you on the program. One of the highlights of the summer for NFL fans is HBO's Hard Knocks. The Lions are the featured team this year. We know we'll see a lot of Dan Campbell, but which other guys do you see being stars on the big screen?
If anybody would probably have a segment, it would probably be Jamal Williams, our running back, out of anybody. But I would love to, for Hard Knocks, to pick up some of the arguments between AG and Stay and, you know, Deuce. So that's going to be funny at practice. They're always getting into it. You know, they're always yelling at each other. So I think they're going to make a great couple of clips just from them two getting after it at practices.
Well, Hard Knocks loves to follow guys away from the facility. You know, maybe they can get a camera crew to go out there and follow you around with your new hobby as you hit the links and this golf game of yours. Give me your biggest strength as a golfer, and what is your biggest weakness? I have 5 weaknesses. Give me one weakness of your game.
If I can give you, I'm gonna give you my strengths first. I think I'm mentally strong because golf is such a hard game. You know, it can definitely, you know, have you, you know, throwing your irons and stuff down. So the weakness is just, you know, working on my stance, working on my, you know, my drive, you know, just because I've just got into it. So everything's new to me. I'm trying to find my, you know, my stance and everything. So yeah, my mentality is great for it because they say, I mean, I already know it's a hard game. One game you're hitting it good. The next day, you know, you don't look like you've been out there before. So I like it because it's a challenge. It's a challenge, so I'm excited.
Yeah, that it is. It's also a 4-letter word. The great finish right there on that photo. Michael, look, you're a leader both on and off the field. But let's talk about what you're doing off the field right now. The Brockers Youth Foundation. Recently, you hosted 200 kids from the Houston area to participate in your youth football and cheer camp. Tell us what that was all about and what did you walk away from there feeling about those kids?
You know, it was a community-led, community-built camp. You know, I had a small team this year, kind of putting everything together, and I felt like it was more purposeful. You know, I was real personable with all the coaches. The kids came out. I did it in another area in Houston that I'm not quite familiar with, and I had a great turnout. So it really showed me that, you know, I have a big following in the Houston area, and you know, I plan on doing more camps in the summer because of, you know, seeing how much support I've gotten. So, you know, I'm just excited for the future of, you know, the Brockers Youth Foundation and what we got ahead of us.
Love it, Michael.